Alright guys, Everyday Dad with my Ring doorbell update and with my actual doorbells. So when I put the video out, I showed you that I had a doorbell on my front and back door. I showed you how to install the back door doorbell, and I've gotten some questions from friends and some people on YouTube about how I like it and some particular things about it. So here it is. Here's my couple month review of my Ring doorbell. Well, first off, I love Ring and I love their products. I'm not endorsed by them, but I have received some free products through them to try out. I love their product. I think they're going to be one of the fastest growing camera companies here in the next couple of years. So if you want to invest in some good products, I think Ring is there. Second, the doorbells I have are the standard doorbell. It's the 720p motion detector two-way talk doorbell. So it's just their standard, right now their standard doorbell. And it's not wired, it's battery powered. Which is good for me because I never had a wired doorbell. So with that, with it being battery operated, battery powered, you do have some issues sometimes, and that's how long will the battery last. They said that it would last me 1 to 2 months depending on how much activity comes in and out of our house. Well, for my front door, that's obviously a lot. So if there's a lot of activity coming in and out of the house, it's constantly, going on. And as you can see with the clips that I'm adding, that, my kids are constantly going in and out of the house, in and out of the house. For the one on the back door, well, that's where the dog is. So when the dog comes to the door or jumps up in front of the camera, it goes off. Which is what I wanted to do. I wanted to catch motion in the backyard. So with us checking it constantly, the battery tends to last for the front door 3 to 4 weeks. For the back door, a month, month and a half. So that's not really bad considering that all you have to do is take it off, plug it in for a night, you put it up the next morning. For us, we're not worried so much about, because where we live off the beaten path. There's not so much people coming to our house at night and breaking into stuff. Especially while we're home, but while we're not home during the day. So us taking it off and charging it for a night is not a big deal. It does become redundant sometimes because I'll forget that it's not charged and it stays up there and it's not really doing anything. So I have to remember to take it off and bring it in and charge it. We use it often for when we're out of town and we have 2 dogs here at our house and someone has to come watch them. We don't pay somebody to come, or we don't pay for a kennel or put our dogs at the doggy hotel. So we always have family come and watch our dogs. So this gives us some insurance that we know when they're coming, how long they're staying, when they leave. It gives us peace of mind while we're out. Recently, we had one of my nephews come over. He's 17 years old. It's not that I don't trust him, but I don't trust any 17-year-old in my house. And that's not true. So I asked my nephew to stay the weekend to watch our dogs. He slept on the couch. And what I did is I was able to take my back door doorbell off, plug it in straight to the wall, and I set it up in front of the TV so I could watch the entire house. I don't want no 17-year-old coming in, bringing his girlfriend while we're not home. I let him know we had the camera. I talked to him on the camera. So it was no big secret. But if you were ever in a pinch and you were leaving and you had something like this, you could always turn this into an interior camera. And I thought that was very useful. I was able to see when he was gone. He would leave, go to work. So when he was gone, I could check on the dogs inside of the house using the camera that I set up. When I got home, unplugged it and mounted it back to the back door. So I still have 2 functioning cameras. So that worked out really well. So that's a plus for having the battery operated one. If I had the wired version, I wouldn't be able to do that. So having the battery operated one was wonderful. And essentially acted as their stick-up cam, except I didn't have to stick it up anywhere. I just leaned it up against the TV, plugged it in, and we were good to go. Other than that, I've had some weird things happen with the backdoor camera. That is a south-facing camera, and you see the sun as it goes across the camera. So about every 15 minutes, as the sun works past my shed into the tree line, the backdoor camera goes off. So I've kind of learned to ignore it during these hours, which is not a good thing, because I know when I check it, it's just the sun moving across the screen. And it seems to pick it up roughly every 15 minutes. So that's the back door. That's the only issue I have with the back door. Now what I need to do is buy, I'm guessing it's mounted slightly angled up, so it's the camera is facing this way. It's because of the siding. I wish Ring put into their packaging the mounting kit. They have a mounting wedge that brings it back to level. That way you can mount it level. So I will be ordering a mounting wedge from Ring. I just don't know which degree I have because they have several different ones. So me adding that mounting kit, leveling it out so horizontally, it should not pick up the sun anymore. But that's not bad. I'm not too concerned with it. Even with it tracking the sun like that, as long as I'm not checking constantly throughout the day, what is it? It seems to do a pretty good job of keeping battery life. The front door, my only issue is I have an American flag right outside my porch in front of the camera, and when it's a windy day, every time the flag moves, the camera picks it up. So I had to bring in my motion detection, which I really didn't like. I wish it would go out farther without having to pick up the flag. But with this model, the only way to do the motion is just by setting a distance and a sensitivity. So you could do 180 degrees at 30 feet, or 180 degrees at 20 feet, or 70 degrees at 20, however you want it set up. Now, if I was to get a Ring Doorbell Pro or one of the 1080p cameras, like the floodlight or the spotlight cam, that one I can set a motion kind of boundary. So I could literally just go around and leave out the flag. So when I upgrade, next upgrade, it'll probably be one of those where I can set the motion based on what I want it to cover. Now, I will say these cover way over 30 feet. They are sensitive enough to where we live on a dirt road and we have a driveway, and sometimes it'll pick up the cars on the driveway, which is roughly almost 300 feet away. Now, it doesn't do it all the time, and depending on the color, maybe the reflection, that's what's it's picking up. It does pick up as soon as we pull into our driveway, which is well over 30 feet, which I'm okay with. And it does a wonderful job. So, Ring, you've got a great product. I have, like I said, the basic Ring doorbell. I have two of them. They've both been wonderful. Anytime I've had any service issues, I had to send one back one time, and they got one back to me immediately. So, great customer service at Ring. I have the cloud service, which is only $30 a month, or I'm sorry, $30 a year. And to me, that's worth paying. Now, if you don't want the cloud service and you just want it so you can check your front door every once in a while, don't get the cloud service. It works out, okay? So we will soon be doing a review on the Ring Spotlight camera. I have it today. Here it is. Here's a quick little preview of it. And I'll be mounting that this weekend and getting that up and getting that video out. So, thank you guys for watching. This is Everyday Dad. I hope you all like my haircut. I do. I think it makes me looks I look handsome. Y'all can put that in the comments too. Like, subscribe, share with your friends. If you want more information about Ring, call me. I have a new discount code to give you. If you type in 51Hampton at ring.com, that'll give you a $25 discount. Now, I asked them if that's just for Hampton residents. They said no, anybody can use it. So 51Hampton at ring.com will give you a $25 discount on, I think, all of their products. So once again, this is Everyday Dad with another video. Hope to see you soon. I'm about to go do yoga, and y'all have a wonderful day.
Wait, I can lock it again. Oh, yeah. Okay, so